Ethereum, ETH, are we about to see a rip, no dip, no delay, ETH to 20K by the end of 2025 here? That's what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to cover 2025 price targets for Ethereum. We're going to cover where Ethereum's at now. Where could it head to and where could it extend to in this potential alt season that could be just weeks away here? We're going to cover it. And if you haven't already seen my previous 2025 price prediction videos, I did Bitcoin, Onyx Coin, ZBEC, Velo, Solfon, and so on. Link in the bio, go check those out after this video. And also leave a comment of a coin that you want me to cover and I'll do a 2025 price prediction video on that ticker. Now, before I begin, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just covering what I'm seeing on the charts based off the Stargate software here. So now that we covered that, let's dive into it. So straight out of the gate, we got Ethereum currently trading at $2,633. We're going to cover what's on the screen here, a bunch of colored lines. We're going to cover it. So we got, first off, the Stargate OG signals. That's your vertical red, prepare to sell soon signal. Then you have your vertical yellow, sell now signal. Then you have your vertical green, prepare to buy soon signal. And then you have your vertical blue, buy now confirmation signal. Then we have on the right side of the screen, the Stargate Fib forecaster. So this takes a micro Fibonacci, which is the red one, a medium Fibonacci, which is the yellow one, and a green Fibonacci, which is the macro one, and draws it automatically on your charts. So as the price moves, the Fibonacci's move with it. So the retracements and extensions are automatically drawn. As new price data comes in, the Fibonacci's adjust to it. And then lastly, we have the Stargate snakes. The green zone is what I like to call the belly of the beast. The belly of the beast is usually the best times to buy at bear market bottoms. Amazing time to accumulate, and even better if we stretch below the belly of the beast, an incredible opportunity to buy there. Then you have the red hot zone. Usually the best times to take some profits off the table for a potential bull market top, and even better if we extend past the hot zone, an even more incredible opportunity to take profits. So now that we covered that, let's recap and basically see where we're at. Right now we're on the 10-day chart, high time frame for Ethereum, and we just flashed most recently about 5 days ago a buy now signal on the 10-day time frame, which is really a macro high time frame long-term investing type a trade signal. And if you look to the left and look to the past, I mean, in the past 6 years we've only flashed a signal about 3 times, and just 5 days ago we have flashed it for the 4th time. And as you can see, we have flashed it at the bear market bottoms for Ethereum back in 2019 when Ethereum was about $144. And then in 2020 when it was at $200. Then in 2022 when it was at $1,600. And then just as of recent at $2,500. So very incredible signal that is flashing here on Ethereum, and something that you don't see often, folks. Like I said, the past 6 years, we've only seen it flash 3 times. We just flashed it for the 4th time just the other day. And on top of it, if you remember just a few minutes ago when I was discussing the green belly of the beast zone, usually best times to buy for bear market bottoms, great accumulation levels. So seeing that we're in the belly of the beast with prepare to buy soon signals and just flash to buy now, and now we have the nose of the candle poking out of the top of the belly of the beast, which usually when we break out of the belly of the beast, we start to rip roar to the upside and usually try to head up as like a magnet to the hot zone. You know, you have 2 things right there: the belly of the beast, great buy level, buy now on a high time frame, 4th time in the past 6 years, another thing coinciding with that. And then with the Fib forecaster, you can see from our bear market low in 2022 to our high that we had set recently in 2024, we had our 786 here at around $1,223 for Ethereum. We didn't get quite close to it, but I mean, you were just about maybe $100 away. So given that, that's a great level, a macro 786 to reaccumulate if we're going to potentially head to new highs. And given we're still in this bull market here, we haven't seen price discovery for a bunch of these coins. It was just a dead on hit right there. Absolute great, incredible buying opportunity. You had 3 things stacking up. Prepare to buy soon. You had the 786 on a macro Fib, and then you had the belly of the beast. And now from those levels, we're already up 80%. But in my opinion, we're not quite done yet. But let's say for any reason, Ethereum starts to pull back. Well, first level, as far as a concrete support where I'd want to see it hold above, I want to see it maintain above the top of this belly of the beast. We don't want to get swallowed back up by it. So that level is around $2,566 for Ethereum. Let's say we go lower though. I would say this 786 at 2,387 is our next level where we absolutely must hold, and line in the sand to me is going to be around $2,000 flat. Nice psychological level there. 2,000 to 2,100. That's going to be, my opinion, line in the sand that I'd want to see Ethereum hold in the immediate short term if we're going to see imminent price moves to the upside. So we have our line in the sand right there. And then we have really this zone from 2,387 to 2,566. Those are our levels that we must hold in the immediate short term if we're going to see Ethereum press up to the upside. And where's our first concrete ceiling? I mean, it's going to be here right at around $2,800 to $3,000. If we can press up through that level with force, then it's likely we're going to head up to this 786 here around 3,253 to 3,300. And that's going to be, in my opinion, right there, the final boss. The final boss that if Ethereum can come up and break above and hold multiple weeks of candle body closes above there, we're getting ready to blast off like a rocket ship. And we're going to see Ethereum finally break this key level around $4,000 here. You can see it's been such a key resistance since 2021 all across here. And in my opinion, with this high time frame buy now showing the momentum is turning to the upside and the tides are shifting in a macro sense, and getting above this level quickly will give us the juice sauce momentum that we need to smash up through here. And now we can talk about where could it head to. So first level, in my opinion, is going to be this orange MA on the snakes to this 1618 extension. Upon breaking above that 786, we can target there. So this is going to be our first zone around $7,200 to $8,000 for Ethereum. And from current levels, that's around basically a triple from current levels. So a 3x up to that zone. And if Ethereum can break up above there and hold, so let's say it breaks up above here and holds and it starts to press up further, we got the bottom of the hot zone currently sitting at $12,766 from current levels for Ethereum. If it were to head up to there, you're talking about a 5x. So a 5x up to that bottom of the hot zone there at basically around $13,000. Then we have our 2618 breakout extension matching up with the top of our hot zone here. So we're going to mark this and we're going to do a shaded zone here. And we have for levels $23,000 to potentially $25,000 for Ethereum. So let's write it. 23K to 25K. And from current levels for Ethereum, that is basically a 9 to 9.5x. So we got a 9 to 9.5x up to 23 to 25K for Ethereum from current levels. And then we have these other targets up here, but quite frankly, in my opinion, I don't think it's possible this bull market, because going up to even 23 to 25K, talking about a 9x with Ethereum's market cap right now being 317 billion, you're talking basically around 2.8 to 3 trillion market cap for Ethereum. And quite frankly, I only think that's possible if we can see Bitcoin continue to move up here, because it's unlikely if Bitcoin stays around 100K, Ethereum's going to surpass Bitcoin and go to those levels. So in my opinion, we'd want to see Bitcoin maybe double and a half from current levels. And then we could see that being realistic for Ethereum this bull market. But you let me know in the comments, do you think it's possible for Ethereum to do that? What target do you think is realistic this bull market? I definitely think a 3x up to 7,200 to 8,000, definitely possible. And I even think 10,000 to 13,000, that 5x is definitely possible this bull run. I'm not quite sold on that 23 to 25K yet. We'll have to see how the market pans out, how much money gets driven into this market. So that's what I see for Ethereum, this bull market. But at the end of the day, At the end of the day, price targets are price targets. We use them as a roadmap of where prices could potentially go to. But just like back here, if I clean up this chart now, a lot of people were maybe expecting Ethereum back when it got to 4,000 in March of 2024, over a year now, to hit new all-time highs and go up and, go up to maybe 10 grand at that point. But we had the prepare to sell soon signals, and then we had a sell now confirmation. And at that point, we took a little bit off the table because at the end of the day, crypto's a momentum game, and the Stargate OG signals measures that momentum. And if a sell now comes in, that means the momentum has died off, and it's very unlikely we'll be able to stretch up any substantial amount further to the upside. So let's say you're targeting that 23K for Ethereum, or even 13 or 10K. And let's say we come up and we see us get up to $8,000 or $9,000, and then we start to see a sell now come in. At that point, I'll be taking profits because I'll know that the momentum is dying off, and it's very likely we're going to correct and come down, and that could be our potential top for Ethereum this bull market. So if you want access to what you're seeing on the screen, the Stargate software with the Stargate snakes, the Stargate OG signals, the Stargate Fib forecaster, link is in the bio. Go to that beacons.ai/Stargate link. Come down here to Stargate VIP group, join the waitlist, fill out the form there, and I'll reach out to you. My name is Rob at Stargate, just so you know when I reach out, and we'll get you kitted and suited up with the tools here heading into this crypto bull market blow off top and potential alt season that could be weeks away. Also, to link in the bio, go check out those other price prediction videos, and don't forget to leave a ticker in the comments, and I'll cover that ticker in an upcoming 2025 price prediction video. And also, don't forget, join the Discord. Link is in the beacons for that. Don't forget to subscribe and put those notification bells. So I'll see you in the Discord, I'll see you in VIP, and I'll see you guys in the next video.